It is me, Evil. Welcome back to Kaiju number 8. Oh fuck, I had a voice crack. Welcome back to Kaiju number 8. We are on chapter 108. In the previous chapter, Kaiju number 2 and Kaiju number 8, they split apart from each other like this, and I don't know what is going to happen with that, but I'm very excited. Also, Mina was saved by Kafka after she was able to fight back the assimilation on her own for a little bit. And everyone else is finished with their fights and really worn out from them, so only Kafka is going into it pretty much fresh. And yeah, we're gonna be seeing number 9 doing a lot of stuff here. In the previous chapter, they brought back his character. He seemed really boring for a bit, but they made a massive recovery, okay? I actually really like him now, because of the monologue he had, the actual curiosity that he has towards humanity. Curiosity and malice, basically. It wants to turn everything into an experiment, and humans are going to get in the way, so gotta move them out of the way for it. So let's just get into it. Chapter 108. Now it is my turn to show you. Propagating despair. It changed the form. No. Kerbam. So it hits the ground. Kafka loses his arm immediately from this attack. Its close quarters attacks are unbelievably powerful. That punch was just like Chief Shinomiya's. So similar power level there on the attack. Level of power. Power level, when I say that I feel kinda awkward, because it's always so silly, why are you putting it into a number? You can't really put a... you have a sniper and you have a short-range fighter. How are you going to put both of them into a number, That is their fighting power. That doesn't make sense. Now it is using its own techniques. So yeah, number 9, it's able to fire those flash things. So it charged up the attack and took off his leg. Yeah, they separated. I need to zoom out. Yep, I do. It is totally different from before. I'm getting overwhelmed, no matter the distance between us. It is almost like I am going head to head with number 9 and number 2 at the same time. Oh, but they aren't, okay. I thought it's changed forms, or separated, but it's literally just two heads, basically. Okay. And number 2, it is a short-range fighter. Number 9, it is a long-range fighter. So they combo together well. So he dodges the attack. First form, New Lotus Strike. Badam! My altered attack got through. Another new move. Now I know. And now it knows to predict it happening. That's interesting. So yeah, he used another move developed with Hoshina, basically. It's a sidestep and then into the punch. Or like this. Actually, pretty effective. Like a realistic attack. And it also dealt damage to number 9, although it bleeding a little bit doesn't matter at all because it can regenerate instantly. If I use these moves, I would be just playing into its hands. I need to finish it with a single blow, or else it will keep learning my moves. Mise de morau. Show me more. I don't remember how it exactly is said in anime, but something like that. Bang 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 bang. Okay, they are clashing blows. But I have no choice but to use them. I can't hold out much longer. Yeah, so he wants to hide those moves. Because otherwise it will just learn them and adapt to them. Fourth form, New Ascension Blast. This is also an attack we saw Isao doing against Kafka. No, was it against number 9? Yeah, when he was fighting, he used a similar attack to this. Still got more? This is fun. At this rate, it will see through my every move. ... Southern mark. What is this called? Exclamation point. There we go. This is bad. It is dealing with everything we throw its way. It won't be long until he has nothing left. That's not the only problem he's facing. Kafka Hipino's been transformed into number 8 for over 30 minutes now. There appears to be a correlation between the duration of transformation and the body monsterization. If he remains in his transformed state for a long period, or if his body is taken over, Kafka Hipino will be stuck. He will basically be dead. Like, he will never turn back. He won't be able to turn back into a human. Okay. Everyone's helped me get this far. No way I'm losing now. Rah! Okay. Some classes, he hits it on the body, some body shots. These aren't new attacks, but he's doing some effective damage. No matter what it takes, I'm going to strike its core. Just one strike is all I need. Oh, the art is getting better, by the way. Look at that. Beautiful shot. Phew. So it uses flash step. Looks like you're fresh out of new moves. Sixth form, God of Thunder. Bzzz. So he hits Kafka in the chest. He blocks it and his arms get vaporized and the core is exposed. Oh, it is a fighting technique from Isao, and then it's amplified thanks to like the monsterization, right? Monsterization, because it's a kaiju, I mean. So Kafka's core is exposed, and number 9 grabs onto it. Checkmate. Oh no, his core is about to shatter. Nah, he's not going to die, bro. It's chilling. What a shame. Looks like this is the end. Ooh, that fucking panel. Ah, that's so good. Yeah, the fucking fights are coming together now. Like, there was a bit of a rough stretch there in the middle. The core being like something you can grab like this, it makes it like... They really are playing around with the fact that you can actually like destroy it now. No, it is not over yet, number 9. Snap. I've got the strongest friend ever. Huh? Oh, it's Reno! It's Reno. He's gonna do something. Yeah, he's also freezing over, see? Like, there's some ice. No, is this Ashiro? It could be Mina, or it could be Reno, either of them. But this looks like he's freezing up, and there's snap, and it's cracking a bit. So it should be ice, right? I've got the strongest friend ever. Okay, who is it? Oh yeah, it's Mina, definitely, right? Huh? So, the number 9's hand that was grabbing his core is just blown up. So it can't, like, crush it anymore, it's not connected to the body anymore. So blasts away. Ever since we were kids, you've been reckless with yourself like that. Oh, it is Mina, definitely. Ha ha ha. You really are something else. It will be okay. I'm right by your side. That's what we've been waiting for. Propagating hope. 9 out of 10 chapter. This fight is like really interesting because for the first time we see someone like actually targeting the core like this. The core isn't like very sensitive, so it's not like you can just reach it and crack it instantly. It is not like you're finding a chess piece or something, or a chess move that works. You need to actually like destroy it too, and it probably has a certain level of durability, right? And also we see Kafka's core cracked a little bit, so that might actually have some long-term implications on him. Or maybe he's able to heal it, like imagine getting a concussion or something, like you need a day or two to get back on your feet. By the way, if you ever get concussions and you get like a headache, it is always advised to go to the doctor, because there might be like internal bleeding and stuff, and if that happens in the brain it can be fatal. There are many people that have died from that, so don't underestimate it, by the way. That isn't really connected to this chapter, but yeah, it's really scary in my opinion. And yeah, the number 2 and number 9, they got blown back. It is basically a 2v2, number 2, number 9 versus Mina and Kafka. I like this panel. I really like that she's also standing up for business. She got almost taken over, and she was knocked out for a bit and completely shook. But she was able to recover in a few minutes and come to his aid. Again. And she's a long-range fighter, so of course she's fighting from long range. She's not some idiot that will walk up to the enemy while she's fighting them. She's gonna stay back there and shoot from afar. I imagine the tiger is still kind of okay too. So if the number 9 tries to come after her, the tiger is going to like keep her safe. I'm gonna see other people's thoughts on this chapter. This got a lot of hype. 5 out of 5. Screams to the moon in chapter 1. Oh man, they loved it. The definition of a power couple. I agree, man. I'm still wondering if the arc we are in is the endgame. I don't think it is the endgame, because we are setting up Kafka turning into a kaiju. And that obviously cannot happen in this fight, because he's not going to turn back until the fight is finished. So that must mean that there is another arc coming in. Besides, we haven't been introduced to all of the kaiju. Like we saw... Like, okay, for example... Reno, we just got introduced to his power. Narumi got his power up. Hosina got his power up. Kikoru got her power up. We've barely seen her using the suit yet. And we haven't seen the other commanders really that were set up. We haven't seen like the new director general. And we haven't seen like the people turning into a kaiju that the number 9 was talking about. So there's still a lot more to see in the series. It is not near the end yet. OMG, it is so big. You know what? The hate comments that the previous chapters were getting kinda got remedied probably because of the anime. People went here to read these chapters and they thought like, holy crap, this is peak. So the weekly readers that have been reading every 2 weeks and gotten bored, they are getting drowned out by the new people getting excited by every chapter. Nice to see it. So, chapter 109. What kind of troop member do you want to be, Kafka? Well, I will wear my battle suit and achieve a record-breaking 99% released force. Hosina got 100%, so he's already broken records. And I will become a master swordsman and be the strongest gunner too. I will defeat 10,000 monsters. I will be the most popular commander 10 years in a row. You know, Hosina's basically achieved all of this already, except this. This is achieved by Mina. And she's the most popular. Notice? This one, achieved by Hosina. This one achieved by Hosina. This one achieved by Mina. This one achieved by Mina. This one probably by both of them. That's interesting. What sort of corny made-up story is that? So childish. Hey, then what about you? I want to save a lot of lives. Troop members, civilians and even pets. No one I deploy with will die. Or remember like Kikoru's, like when she was introduced, like when I am on the battlefield, no one dies. That's the kind of troop member I want to be. It is kind of unrealistic that no one dies. Who are you talking... who are you to talk about what is or isn't realistic? Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. You and me. Oh baby. The two of us. Do they see in each other the figures they once dreamed of becoming? Yes, indeed they do. Oh, he's bleeding from the mouth because of the core getting hit, I think. Yeah, I think so. And he's also cracked a little bit, probably because of the core getting damaged. And by the way, yeah, the fact that he has a core even when he is in his human form probably means that he's like actually a kaiju. That's actually my theory. I've been thinking about it. Like, why wouldn't he have a heart? Did he always have a heart? Because remember in episode 1, when the little mini bug comes to him, it says, found you. Why does it say found you instead of like, oh, a suitable host or something? Why did it go to find Kafka specifically? Did he always have the kaiju core and the little bug thing just activated it or something? That is also why I'm not that worried about him monsterizing or turning into a kaiju at all. Because I mean, he's probably always been a kaiju and this is just his powers awakening. Or it was his powers awakening. Something like that. Mina, you liar. Mina, you liar. You said you would be right behind me. I thought you would never show up. Huh? Sorry. Even on the rooftop. You didn't count on my help. Yeah, we did. You wanted to handle things on your own, didn't you? That's right. But Ichikawa helped me understand that things don't work like that. Ichikawa, huh? I'm sorry. Not just for being late, but for not being the person I thought I would be. I'm not the kind of grown-up I imagined myself as either. Even so, we must keep on pushing forward. Oh, she's still worried about other people dying for her. She thought that no one would die fighting with her. But hundreds have died to set up the path for her guns, right? Like, she needs someone else to line up the shot, basically. And some of those people have died. She didn't imagine being like that. And of course Kafka, he thought he would be about 10 years ahead of schedule compared to what is happening in this current situation. So, yeah. So, of course, the number 9 is not defeated here, it just got its hand blown up. I've noticed Kafka likes to slap his face a lot. It's coming. Yeah. Kafka, thanks for being by my side. You two should kiss right now. How romantic. Achieving 99% released force, becoming a master swordsman, being a powerful gunner. None of the dreams I had as a kid came true, but there's still one left. I will be right by your side. Fuck yeah. Also, who cares about being a master swordsman when you're a fucking monster king, okay? One last promise to keep. You cannot be letting that one get ruined, can you? And you're fighting 2v2 basically, so it's nice that the number 9 doesn't get to cheat in every fight. We will exterminate the monsters. Together. Ha! Standing on the promised land. All that is left is to act. 9.5 out of 10. Yeah. We've been waiting for this happening. For them to stand side by side and fight an opponent. It's a big moment for both of their characters. And this has been set up since like chapter 1. Also, these chapters were released 6 months ago. This was released during the actual episodes airing. I can't wait 2 weeks, give me more! By the way, I think the series getting an anime adaptation gave the author a lot more motivation to write the story really well. The flaw was that it was pretty short. And nothing happened. Bro, you keep on saying nothing happened. This time you're once again like genuinely wrong. Right? This is an absolutely massive character moment. This is them finally standing side by side and getting ready to face off against the biggest threat yet. That is not nothing happening. Like, genuinely that is not. Yes, it wasn't that long, but still. The long wished for a dream became a reality. Someone please squirt the number 9 in the face with a spray bottle so they cannot get interrupted. And yeah, that was the like first proper conversation. The last time they were talking on the rooftop, Kafka was like not involving her into the situation, like wanting to handle it by himself. So that's the first time they are like properly saying what they are dreaming of, what they want to do, seriously being with each other. Big moment, big moment. So, chapter 110. I think I'll read up to 111, depending on what goes on here. We will exterminate the monsters together. Alright, let's go. Subjugating Kaiju number 9. Hosina watching all of these other randos. The kid and the mother that he saved. I remember them. I thought it was pretty interesting. You mentioned to me that they would come back in one of the comments. Right after that I went to record the chapter, Readthrough, and that is the chapter where I saw them coming back, so I'm not ever going to forget that happening. Like, I'm not gonna forget them. Like, I remember the way they look now. Remember the way they look. There we go. Bam! It shoots. Oh, it is using both of its arms to fire those projectiles. The finger projectiles are turned into armor projectiles as it has powered up. Also, I think it is using the number 2's shock blasts to make them fire even stronger. Bang bang! Oh wait, I should look. Oh yeah, Mina is actually jumping out of the way. I think her 94%, like, yeah, she's like very legit when it comes to using the suit. She just cannot use other weapons besides guns, right? Bang bam! So Kafka jumps up. Oh, he looks so cool. We've got 2 techniques it still doesn't know. If we can drill down to its core before it learns them, we will win. But otherwise... Oh, 2 techniques. Oh, something's about to be about Mina as well. Or maybe both of them are for Kafka. He's got 2 more fighting style moves. Got it. I will provide cover while you take care of its shield. Kafka, put your all into striking its core. Huh. Oh, he's right-handed, by the way. You know, I'm left-handed, so I would naturally do this instead. Put your all into striking its core. By damn, so they class hands, but because the number 9 it is cheating, it has 4 hands, so you cannot beat it with a game of hands. Bang 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 bang. So she shoots at it, stops it from punching, I think, and jumps to the side. It reacts and fires its shots, but she has already dodged out of its way, and this opens the road for Kafka to hit it again. And it blocks using its hand. The hand doesn't get completely destroyed, but it definitely gets hurt. And now it uses the shockwave explosion, the zero, bang bang, and then Mina stops it from happening again by shooting at its feet this time. It like gasps a little bit, and the blast that it was about to fire comes out as like a little pathetic smoke thing, because it got cancelled. Incredible! Her cover fire is both powerful and perfectly accurate. Yeah, she is timing it with like when the number 9 is about to do something. Excuse me, I'm choking. And that gave Kafka the opportunity to kick it away. I've never seen her like this when paired up with Vice Commander Hosina. This side of Commander Asiro. Oh yeah. The tide of battle has changed now that he has support. He can use the techniques he's already shown. Keep pushing. So it's causing the lightning Conqueror's Haki to appear everywhere. It's like causing the ground to crack a little bit or something from the power of its charge. This response, number 2's shockwave, incoming! Kafka braces for it. Number 9 fires the fucking AoE attack like this. But Kafka readied, like he already jumped up I think, and he's like being pushed up forward because of it. No, he was able to dodge the shockwave. It's not a perfect AoE. It is a directed AoE. Maybe it is only in a circle around it like this. Like a ring, I mean. He dodged it. Number 9 isn't the only one learning. Oh yeah. So the number 9 jumps back. Oh, by the way, it is reminding me a lot of Sukuna now. When is the last time you saw a serious anime character with 4 arms? That's Sukuna right there. By the way, I really liked the fight against Sukuna because of that. Like, because he was actually using all 4 arms effectively. Like, it was as if you are fighting someone who has an advantage. It learned that as well in its fight with Isao. Oh, Kafka learned that when he was fighting. But this commander dude is calling Kafka and it. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, something's happening. This is a new attack. Oh, the number 9's tail. It is again using it. So it does some kind of a weird cracker show. What are those called? You know, like the ones that you put on the cakes. Boosted its tail to go even faster, I think. That wasn't from number 9 or number 2. There's no data on that attack. Just how many abilities does it have? Kafka. There are countless monsters inside of number 9. I don't know what that was, but be careful. It's still got something up its sleeve. Another attack. Number 9 is collecting these fucking abilities like Pokemon, okay? It has a fucking Pokédex. It cannot just use 6, it has fucking 10. Okay, I think this is ability number 16 now. Crackling tail attack. Tail whip. Empowered person. And I guess all of the monsters that it has absorbed or combined with, like it has all of their powers, but most of them are kinda fodder, so they don't really matter. So yeah, they are turning 2 hands or 2 fingers and 1 leg, or 2 hands and 1 leg for each of them. Mina at some top, she's in the air right now, that's probably not good. And number 9 is also attacking Kafka with its tail, right here. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Boosh. So now it turned into Groot. It fired out its hand, like expanded it and stuff. And it also blew back Mina. Yeah, she was in the air so it could attack her. But she tanked it. She's not unconscious or anything, she's just pushed back. So both of them are on the ground now. It used more force to push back Kafka because he was melee range. It fired the force at Mina and then expanded its hand against Kafka. They didn't make it. Even with the combined power of Asiro and number 8, this is the limit of what they can do. You know what? You need to bring in Hosina, Asiro, Kikaru, and Reno as well. Make them all fight against number 9 at the same time. 6 versus 1, baby. I mean, it has 1,000 monsters inside of it. You aren't cheating by fighting it with multiple people, are you? This is the limit of what they can do. Let me lower myself a bit. That's right, number 9. You were an opponent that even Commander Narumi and I couldn't stand up to at the time. Don't go telling others about this. That includes Commander Asiro. Oh yes, this final secret skill that he hasn't used. Hand-to-hand combat's something I've been keeping secret from Mina. But this is something that I've kept from even Vice Commander Hosina. My most secret move. 001. Narumi is watching it, he's seeing it. He's seeing Kafka use it. Oh, Kafka turned back into a human. He turned into a human. What part of his body has turned into a kaiju, by the way? It's definitely more than it was before. I've got 1 minute of control. I'll kill. Oh, this is the bug inside of him. I know you want to kill. I will set you free. He has 1 minute where he can give control to the monster inside of him. The one that got a rating of 9.8. Lend me your strength, Sukuna. Or a weird leech thing, alternatively. A new transformation. Kaiju number 8 has never looked the same before. Tame the rampage. Actually, I think it was looking a little bit like this when he was fighting Isao. So yeah, I think that's what this is from. Big chapter here. I also thought it was interesting that Mina was able to tank this. I wasn't expecting her to be so durable. So tanky. Number 9 also showed another new attack here. with its tail sparkling and stuff. A really good chapter again. I think 8.5 out of 10. I'm gonna read the comments now. Do I look silly with my head so close? Maybe. I think I do, but it's okay. 140 plus comments. Almost all of them are 5 out of 5. Awesome. Yeah, the fucking manga is pulling it back, I will say. Like, that's a big moment. Give me a hand, freeloader. LMAO Bleach reference. Where is that line from? Like what chapter? No idea. I haven't touched that series in years. Kinda weird honestly considering that the new anime for Bleach is coming out. Non-stop action. What a great debut for a chapter of the power couple. These guys are number 9 we're up against. Number 9 and number 2 with it is pretty much dialing it to number 11. Yeah, it's turned to number 11. Let me see when this chapter was released, I'm really interested. July 5th, 2024. 6 months old. Alright. Chapter 111. As destruction itself wills it. Oh. So it's crackling and everything. It is just like that one time. You want to help with my secret training? Oh, it is with Narumi. Narumi, okay. My help. Yeah, he got a skill from Hosina and a skill from Narumi. Yes. Number 8's power was incredible when it went berserk and fought the chief. If we could use that as a secret move, I think it could really improve our odds of defeating number 9. Oh, what's a lowly troop member like you doing asking a commander like me for a favor? Just who do you think you are, huh? I get it now, it's not my place, but this is something I can only ask of you, Commander Narumi, because you have that foresight ability, yep. Turn on his eye. Fine. It just so happens that there's something I would also like to try out in a real fight. Oh, this is also the power-up that he used against the Kaiju that he fought. Like, he's using his awakening power. You know, that allows him to read the entire battlefield, and not just brainwaves. I hope you're prepared. You might not be able to turn back. Fight for your own future beyond that. If only it didn't come down to this. Yeah, that's right. This is definitely risky. Giving power to the monster. Ah! Kafka! Stop! Ah! So this is where we saw the 9.8 reading. He hasn't been that powerful before. He was definitely not at that level before. Mina! Yeah, this is the form that he had when he was fighting Isao. And completely crushing him too. I've got 1 minute of control. There's no time. Cover me. Yeah, that panel. Oof. Amazing drawing again. The fucking art in this series is really coming to its own now. I went too close. Here we go. She's remembering it back to it when he was like trying to shoulder all of the pressure from when they were talking on the rooftop. I can't stop him, it is frustrating, but all I can do now is lean on my resolve. Yeah, you can just do your best to support him and finish this fast. Bam! So he lunges forward with his new power. The number 9 tries blocking, but it's definitely not going to work. No matter how many tails or hands you get, it's not going to work. Swoosh. So yeah. Oh, it was able to block but it was completely blown back. Oh, the entire like block is getting vaporized and it's like staggered. Things are crumbling and everything, and his vibes. Oh yeah, the Kaiju. The Kaiju is fighting like the way that it wants to fight. So it is doing damage to Kafka himself while it is fighting. Because the Kaiju doesn't care, it can just regenerate. So he uses the spinny attack he used in the anime too. Like he literally spits his spine to attack this Kaiju number 9. He hits it to the ground and then he starts firing the Zero. And fires off the Zero as well. But the number 9 uses the shockwave to get him off of it. Really good fight so far. Now providing cover, guiding the target to drop site number 14. So they jump back, both of them. Drop site number 14. Oh, they want to give her a power up, I think. They are going to drop her a weapon to change. Roger. Bang, 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 bang. Number 9 is able to deflect the attack, like Goku style. You know, when he's deflecting Frieza's blasts. Boom. And Kafka appears behind it. Strikes, but it is able to dodge still. Honestly, the number 9 is doing a lot better than I expected it to. So then they go speed blitzing all around the city, causing craters and stuff. And number 9 is on the defensive though, like you see every time Kafka is searching an attack and number 9 is like jumping back. I have 2 moves left. Oh, the combat moves he hasn't used before, right? Bang. Ah, how intriguing. He holds destructive power that is highly lethal against monsters, combined with a bothersome ability to delay regeneration. Yeah, he can stop it. He can stop you from regening. He himself is a monster, but it is like he's meant to kill other monsters. I now know without a shadow of a doubt. So that's what you really are. Yeah, that fucking brain virus that went into him, it was used to activate his powers, but he had already existed before that as a monster, or as a kaiju. And this is definitely relevant to the plot. He himself is a monster, but it is like he's meant to kill other monsters. This is going to come into play for sure. Pow, so they trade blows again. Also note that he's like built to destroy monsters. Firstly, he got training from Hosina and Narumi, right? You know, specifically to fight against monsters. And then his power set itself, it stops the regeneration. And he also can keep up the attack so that the number 9 can't regen while he's after getting hit. Target has reached drop site. It's been about 40 seconds since I released my power. So 20 seconds left. They have been moving really fast in that case. Everything's lined up perfectly. Oh, the obelisk, you're right there. Oh, you're getting ready to use something. Yeah, this is going to be important. This is... yeah, it is indeed the obelisk you used before. I'll start with... yes, this is the first attack he has never shown before, that he learned. Look at that move! Alternative 5th form, Neo Whirlwind. So first I think he hits his Kaiju number 9 on his foot. And then, like after kicking him with this foot, like he puts his hand down for leverage and kicks its leg to destroy it from the middle, its bone in there. And he stops the regeneration. 2 of the hands are destroyed temporarily, and the leg is incapacitated, so that it cannot dodge Mina's attack as easily. And she brought out her weapon for this situation. That's right. They've sent it down for her at drop site number 14. Mina Asiro's signature weapon. Maximum firepower, locked and loaded. And she's going to pull in the big fucking gun. Yeah, BFG. There we go. Now I remember it. And now thinking about this chapter, I think this is 10 out of 10. Really amazing stuff. I love the moment that Mina also has here, as he states, like, it is really frustrating that I can't do more, but I'm just going to keep up my resolve and do my best here to support him. You know, like to be the fire support. the protective fire. And once again, like really impressive that she's actually arranged character that is useful. She's able to stop him, number 9, in its tracks. You know, like when it readies an attack, Mina can attack it and stop the attack so that Kafka gets the turn again. It is staggering, the Kaiju number 9. And normally it would just be killing it too. So this is a really amazing chapter. The best fight, I think, okay, this is the best fight. The close second is Hosina versus number 12. The third best, I think, is Hosina versus number 10. That was so amazing. Then number 9 versus Kafka, the first time they fought. That was really good. Narumi fighting number 9. That was really good as well. And Kikoru fighting it. The two clones of it. Of number 9. That was really good. Isou versus number 9. That was really good as well. There have been some really good fights in this story already. I forgot about Narumi's new eyes and Mina's main weapon. It is nice to see them being referenced again. I mean, of course, they are their greatest powers, of course they're gonna use them. Like they were just, you know, like Mina, she can't be carrying around a gun like this everywhere, so she can't really use it all the time. And Narumi, he can like turn on his eyes, you know, like Mangekyo Sharingan style. Very satisfied that most of the chapter was actual battle in berserk form and not the flashback of him training to use it at will. Yeah, I agree. Although, I think it wouldn't be that bad if we saw him fighting Narumi with the berserk form, you know, practicing or testing how it works. Because Narumi, we know he can reach the brainwaves, so he would be probably able to handle the number 9, number 8, even in the berserk form. Because we knew that when it went berserk against Isao, Narumi was ready to step in and stop it. Also, Narumi was able to handle the Kaiju that was able to like work around his brainwave reading by just being built different. So he's definitely like not going to be crushed by the number 8. And yeah, a really good chapter here. Do I read one more? I think the answer is yes. I'm gonna read one more. Tomorrow, I think, or actually it's gonna be today. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna record 2 videos. I just need to take a break for my voice. But I'm gonna read chapter 120, I think, today. Or I'm gonna release that video tomorrow. Or actually, I'm lying again. I'm going to release that on the 31st. And it is currently only the 23rd. So I am now 1 week pre-recording. So anyway, let's get into chapter 112. I don't wanna over-yap here. I'm pretty good at yapping by myself, but I don't want to over-yap. Because I can easily go on a tangent for 10 minutes and then it's gonna be like, what even is the original point? Because I also have ADHD, so I ping-pong all around the subjects. You know, like when I go on dates. Oh man, I'm yapping. I'm literally doing what I'm explaining. But when I go on dates, I always like, I feel so awkward because I keep on like asking about 40 things, and they probably think I don't care. No, I'm processing all of it. I'm just jumping to the next thing because I don't know what else to say, and I think of something else and I immediately go to it. It always happens to me. But alright, chapter 112. They sent it down for her at drop site number 14. 1 magazine left. Gun barrel and uni-organ both clear and ready to fire. The uni-organ. Uni-organ is the one that they are using to fire the Zeros, all of the Kaijus, I think. So this gun definitely uses the uni-organ. Both clear and ready to fire. Mina Asiro's signature weapon. A warship class follow-up attack. Kaiju number 8. Episode 112. Oh man, you know what actually? I actually can't hold myself back. I'm going to play some War Thunder after this. I'm gonna record it on my gaming channel. In my description I always have links to 2 channels. My biology channel and my gaming channel. I'm gonna make a War Thunder video on the gaming channel, okay? A single shot, straight and through. Badam! It also has a counter force here. Look, I absolutely... Ah! It's so cool! It is so cool! Oh man, I really want to play as a battleship. She has my second favorite fighting style after Hoshino. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, no one is beating the fucking Suit and swordsman dynamic, okay? The Suit that wants to go in and the swordsman that wants to like strategize. But the big fuck of gun with a counterbalancing shot on the other side, that is getting pretty close to it. That is so cool. Like, she's a fucking tank. Okay, like, she fires the shot. Number 2, it makes the shield. And number 9 is using both of its hands as well to block. But the shield gets shattered. The hands get vaporized. The core gets exposed. Ah, Mina Asiro broke my shield with that shot. Now they will shatter my core with another alternative move. Mtsubarashi Daga. However, it is now using the force field. I'm loving this fight. We already established that it has this ability. It is making the force field now, by the way. It needs time to set it up. So it is making this thing and it's kinda shocked. It has a second shield. You already knew about that, by the way. Do this thing and number 2 have separate shields? I think so. So number 2's shield, it was destroyed and it needs time to be recharged, I think. But number 9's shield is ready to go. Actually, I think this is from the white obelisk. The white obelisk is giving him the shield. I don't think it is actually his power. It has a second shield. Do this thing and number 2 have separate shields? In the time I resist your attacks, I will be able to regenerate again. I win. Don't be declaring you win, you always lose when you say that. Can we really shoot through both of its shields? No use worrying, we just have to try. What? What? Number 2 just said fuck you and your lame ass shit. I'm out. I win. It lost control. I think this is Isao or number 2 rebelling against it. So it's declaring it would regenerate after getting hit and blocking it with the force shield. Can we really shoot through both of its shields? No use worrying, we have to try. Oh? What's this? I'm losing control of number 2. Yep, Isao is fighting back now. You're getting taken down low. This is when the possession comes in, not clutch. You know, this is like with Sukuna and Megumi. Like Sukuna gets weakened and Megumi starts fighting back. How is he still exerting so much power? Yeah, he's come back, boy. His will. It's fighting back. And now he's stopped number 9 from using this ability. Now it is wide open. It has to make these like things to protect itself. It uses all of its power to blow back Kaiju number 8. Mina, I think she fires again. I think she got rid of all of these things trying to block for him. Kafka charges in again. Steps down. A big stepper. Big stepper on the ground Veka. I don't remember any other words. The fucking Conqueror's Haki Lightning. We've seen him having this lightning ability before. And this is the final ability or attack he hasn't used before. Alternative 6th form. Incredible. Just how many times will you humans continue surpassing my expectations? Oh, it is admitting that they are surpassing the expectations now. They impressed it. They said like, damn. Like, you just keep on stepping up. My fucking Kaiju, they just keep on giving up when they are confronted with this. Neo, God of Thunder. Strikes the core. Causes it to flatten. Okay, yeah, this is definitely KO. Deliver the final blow. You know what? I'm gonna read one more chapter. 10 out of 10 is my rating. I'm not gonna read the comments, I'm just gonna go into the next one. I'm gonna read the comments, and I'm gonna put my favorite comments here on text. Breaking the limits of teamwork and bonds. Yeah, the course hatters. Number 9, you're fucked. Please tell me we're gonna get a new design for an enemy. I like number 9 now, but still I want another enemy. I don't mind if he survives, but I want him to be relegated to be like the evil researcher looming in the background. You know, that would be more fun. Kafka. Kafka is still using the berserk mode, but I think he's going to turn back like exactly right now, because he had 1 minute of time, he only had 20 seconds of it. He used this final attack now, I think he's going to run out of time. Out of control. It's shattered! A clean hit! Number 9 score is destroyed. This is monster number 8. Let's have a little chat. Oh, I like it. I like it. Crackle, crackle. Its eyes are or its mouth is open. It is like coughing up blood and everything. Kafka needs to transform back. And we are going back to the Heian era. From probably when some of the monsters that the number 9 has absorbed are from. This is the internal thoughts of number 9, or the internal world. What's going on? Is this battlefield inside of number 9? Where did it go? The demon mask. This mask. I've seen it before. Oh, the fucking child backstory of number 9. This is going to be the next enemy for sure. Something with this samurai mask. Or demon mask. Number 9. At first I thought it was a mere coincidence, after you appeared before me. But after feeling that power within you, I realized something. From the very beginning, this whole series of events was inevitable. What are you even saying? Does this place bring back any memories? Yes, indeed. Kafka is a fucking kaiju that has turned into a human. He's a kaiju that has turned into a human, I already know. Tell me what you mean. I see, you're still not that deeply connected to it. Also, remember that shrine that Narumi talked about? That was like a battlefield from the 1600s, where a massive monster was defeated by an army. That was definitely Kafka. Tell me what you mean. I see. You're still not that deeply connected to it. To show such power, your hatred at the time must have been immense. What are you blathering about now? If you're not dead yet, I'll just keep on punching. No, you've won. I will soon fade away. My ambitions have been crushed. Our battle is over. Victory is yours, Kafka Hibino. Bro, he's having the fucking Casimo flashback, okay? I truly enjoyed myself. Time after time, humanity never failed to exceed my expectations. They foiled all of my plans. I wanted to know more, I wanted to learn more. I wanted to be closer to humanity. I've been utterly defeated. Quit lying. I'm not lying. I don't have any more cards up my sleeves. Lies. I know you're hiding something. Die, die, die. Oh, all of the monsters inside of number 9, they are trying to escape from the bug inside of Kafka. I think the bug is like specifically it wants to go after, or his monster form, it wants to go after Kaiju. Tell me what it is that you're that's trying to escape from you. Alright, this vacuum cleaner thing is definitely going to suck them up, right? Suck, son! Suck, son! Suck, son! That's what I think. Crack, shubush. Nani. Die. What the hell is this reaction? I really didn't want things to come to this. Now that number 9 score has been destroyed, I can't maintain equilibrium. I've become nothing more than a beast with uncontrollable lust for destruction. Yeah, all of the monsters inside of number 9, they are turning back into just being normal kaiju. There are countless kaiju inside of number 9. This must be what Mina was talking about. What the hell are you? Shake, rumble. What did the humans call it this again? I think it was the May. I remember now. Ooh. The Meireki era of Daikaiju. And all of these heads that had combined, they all like come apart. What is that? And this is from the shrine. The mask. I think this was Kafka when he was in the Meireki era. I think that's actually the case. That is fucking good. Ooh, got me hyped up. Kafka! Oh, the number 9, it fucking went into the fucking mutually assured destruction mode. Kafka, so he got also his core crushed, and that is why they were talking inside of the number 9's memories. They were like assimilating a little bit, like having a conversation. The root of power bears its wings. And yeah, this is definitely the Daikaiju that had formed number 9. The evolving threat of monster number 9, it has now been defeated. The scientific ambition has been crushed before the Kaiju police. You know, like Robocop? Kaiju Cop. This is Kaiju Cop. The Kaiju that has turned against other Kaiju to crush them and to destroy their dreams. Also notice that the number 9 had dreams and aspirations. Because it was conscious and stuff. Oh, that was some amazing chapters actually. And I'm so happy that we're gonna move on to the next villain now. I like number 9 at this point, but it was pretty rough for a long time. Oh, there are multiple discussions about it too. This chapter was pretty big. That's because this is after the anime and the series became more popular. Oh, there's only 119 chapters. I'm almost there. I thought there were 130 of these things. Oh, I'm almost caught up actually. No wonder I was lately hearing that it has gotten better in recent times. They were talking about this exactly. This shit. This is the shit, yo. Getting litty, yo. I wasn't expecting the samurai part to be released. Number 9 has a past user. I think the past user prediction is incorrect. I think the number 9 or number 8 doesn't have a past user. I think Kafka is number 8. Like, he's turned into a human. He existed as a human for a while. For like 30 years. Also remember the Kaiju like destroyed his home and everything, so maybe they were mad at him for what he had done before. Or the Kaiju weren't mad, but whoever is sending the Kaiju out there. The number 9, it was just a cog in the machine, I think, yeah. Like it had combined, had the combined forces of hundreds of Kaiju, which is why it was so smart and had so many abilities. But it was like a dollar store of abilities, right? Although, remember it had the ability to raise the dead. So, number 9 doesn't necessarily... Number 9 is never coming back because the core is destroyed. But it could be replaced by another thing, with the thing that is able to like resurrect the dead. If that comes out of number 9, it can like remake number 9 with new powers. And a new personality maybe. Although I doubt number 9 is coming back. That's what I think. big chapter here. Big chapter. And really good. This fight amazing. Alright. I think this is the best arc by far in the series so far. I liked almost all of the fights. I think the Kikoru one, there were a bit, the flashbacks were a little excessive in the middle there, because all of these characters, they are getting introduced and their powers are getting introduced, and then they all have a tragic backstory, rinse and repeat. It wasn't ideal that we got those backstories, but I think the author has now learned to not give a backstory in the middle of every fight, okay? The fights themselves were really good. Like the way that their powers interacted. Also remember when Kafka made Kikoru like snap out of her like trance, because the number 15 was mind controlling her. That was so good. I was making fun of that fight, but it wasn't bad. Like, people were just hating on it. It was genuinely a good fight. So yeah, number 9's done for. We moving on to the next things. Good shit, boys, good shit. And we caught up, yo. I'm gonna read more manga than this, right? I'm just reading this right now. I'm gonna do reaction videos on a few series. Some of which I've seen partially, or like some of which I've seen like a long time ago, like 8 years ago or something, so I don't remember anything about them anymore. For example, Dragon Ball. I watched it when I was 13, And start of Naruto, I saw it when I was 13. Although Naruto I've seen again. Bleach, Dragon Ball, Seven Deadly Sins. I want to make videos on all of these shonen series. Even though I've read most of them and I've been spoiled on a lot of them too. Like, I think it would be just interesting to analyze them and everything. I want my channel to be like a hub for shonen series. And with the ongoing series like Kaiju No.8, I want to track their progression. So I'm gonna, if you know in the comments, please tell me if there's a site where you can track when new chapters get released. Like, you can put it to notify you on email or something when a new chapter comes out. So that way I could drop the chapter reactions and read-throughs when the chapters come out. Because like the only series I actively follow is One Piece, okay? Like One Piece, ever since I first saw it in like 2017, 2018, I caught up to it in 2017, I think. Yeah, because I started watching anime in 2016 with Naruto. And I moved on to the other shonen, big shonen, in the summer. One Piece I held out for 1 year because it looked really mid to me. I thought that Luffy had to eat a fruit every time before he gets into battle. And I thought like, damn, that's kinda mid. I want to see a shonen where the main character is using his own permanent power. Like, I much prefer it when they have it like an inherent power, or like a suit that they are wearing permanently or something like that. Or like someone transforming into a kaiju, for example. So yeah, thanks for watching everyone, and see you next time, tomorrow, as we are going to be finishing the series now. Because I thought that there were more chapters, I thought I would need 2 more days, but yeah. I mean, I did say that I would finish this before Christmas Eve, to myself, off camera. So I didn't say that to you guys, but I did say that to myself. Alright, bye bye, see you next time.